everybody, welcome back to my studio. I'm Aurora B, and today we're going to work a little bit more on this clutch journal. So last week I showed you how I did this, the front cover of it, and yeah, so we're going to continue on. And I also built a little insert for it. So these are just more envelopes again. And you can see I glued it up here, so it won't have to be this size tag, it'll just be this size tag. So it's just as big as the window is. And then used a little one on the inside here. And yeah, we're going to end up sewing this to the inside. So it'll be, and it'll be, we're going to decoupage everything and make tags and all that kind of cool stuff. So I also wanted to show you, because the colors of this have a lot of pinks and greens and golds and a little bit of purple. Not a whole lot of purple, but a little bit. I wanted to go with that pink and gold and green. So this is one of those little pockets that I made in one of my last videos. And some tags that I got. I think this paper is Shabbydabbydoodah. Some scrap paper. I love these colors with the pinks and the golds, so I thought we'll use these too. And I cannot for the life of me, I don't know if this is Shabbydabbydoodah too. Maybe. I'll put everybody's links in the box below so you can go and check out their Etsy shops and their YouTube videos, their channels. This is from Angela Kerr, her doily kit. I thought we could use some of that in this. I think I'll have to look this one up. I can't remember. But the back side is my Porch prints. But this side I can't remember. I'll look all this stuff up. Let's see, what else have we got? I think this is all Shabbydabbydoodah. I think. I love the colors in this collage look. And what else? I've got from Tracie Fox's Foxy Rag. This is the just little scrapbooky little tags and whatnots. So I thought that'd be kind of cute to kind of splatter around in there. And this is from the also the Foxy Rag. She had a mandala portion. I loved it because that's like right up my alley. I thought we might incorporate that somehow. And then I printed out all of my Porch prints watercolor. I forget what this is called. I know it's my Porch prints. But I love these papers. They're so pretty and have a lot of the right colors that we're going to use. So we can use a lot of this for collaging. But aren't they gorgeous? Oh, I love this kit. I use it a lot. A lot. But yeah, the colors are just perfect for this. And then I also have a few of my own background pages that I went ahead and printed out. Because I thought, we can throw a little bits and pieces of this in here and there. So, yeah. Here is all of our papers, except for this cutouts. Let's put those to the side. And start collaging these envelopes. Put these aside. I don't need those for right now. And so we can just start tearing bits and pieces and see how this goes. So we're gonna want to probably start with the inside, and that's where I thought maybe putting some of this doily down would be pretty. Do I go to the edge? I like how the edges are on this, but this part is really pretty, and we could collage over it too. Or use it over here on this pocket. Kind of like the way that looks. Let's put something underneath of it, and then we can use, oh wait. Wait. I wonder if this will fit better. No, that's too small. So let's back up and punt here. Find someplace for this. That would be cute. And then we could use the edge somewhere else. So let's just try that on for size. Take that just almost to the edge, but not quite. Because we want it to fold over freely and not get bunched up. So let's do that. I think that would look good on there. Is so yeah, we'll save this for like after we have something else laying down. I think that would look good. Now we have to measure it lengthwise. Are we gonna have an issue here? Let's not have an issue. I don't want an issue. It's not exactly square, so that's what it's giving me problems. And we'll just tear along. Where's the other mark? There it is. I'm having a hard time seeing those marks. It's this lighting I have. Let's see. And if anything comes out like it's too short or anything like that, we can always cover it up. That's the beauty of collaging. Okay. So, yeah. You can always snip a little bit off. It's just hanging out there. Okay. Now I'm going to want to keep this a pocket. So I'm going to be gluing it here at the top, but not across here. Just on the envelope. So let's do that. I should never have cut that little tab off. That was dumb of me. Because that is exactly how you close it up without closing, you know, gluing it shut. So I didn't say how everybody's doing. Hope everybody survived okay through that hurricane we had the other day. It was barely a hurricane here. It was just a really bad storm. We had a little bit of wind, a little bit of rain. That was it. Nothing to write home to Mama about. Which we, you know, we lucked out. But Central Florida is, I mean, we never get it super bad. Not like the coastlines. Okay, and then that is still a pocket. Stay down. Now, this here needs to be glued so that it's a pocket on the side and not a pocket up. Just go like that. Now it's a real pocket. Okay. Got that there. Now we want to put something here. And that's it's hefty enough so we could put just regular paper there. Start putting some purple in here. So that would go nicely. So I could not wait to start working on this again because it's been sitting on here on my desk going, excuse me, ma'am, you're not done with me. Would you like to finish? And I was like, yes, 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 I know. There we go. Make sure that edge is, there we go. So I got together all the papers and anything I thought would be nice to put inside and turn the camera on. So I'm not sure how many different videos this is going to take, but we'll just keep at it till it's done. I'm going to round those corners, this corner here and here, so that it matches the paper. I like the way this looks already. And let's see. Snip these ends off. Get my corner rounder. And yeah, these. Look at that. See, if it's not straight, it's not going to want to cut it. There we go. It's very finicky corner rounder. There we go. It's a little short, isn't it? Yes, it is. All right, but that's okay. What we will do is we'll put a pocket on here on the front of this pocket to cover that up. Because there's always a way of fixing everything. Always a way of fixing it. Lace hides a lot of sins. Come on. Gimme. I'm just gonna line up the top here. There we go. Yeah, there we go. And then we can make a pocket to go down here, which should be easy enough to do. So let's see, what did we have? We have all types of things we can use. We want to put that little bee house right there. That'd be kind of cute. Let me try that. Let me cut this out. I'm going to use that little green part. I'm going to cut it out as a stamp. Probably decorate something with it. Because it's cute and the green will go nicely. All right, before I do this, I want to check on that other piece of paper and see if there's anything we can use as a pocket down here. That actually is almost a perfect width. Huh. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and cut that out. If y'all haven't seen the Tracie Foxy Rag, oh, it's got such cool stuff in it. It really does. I can't wait for the next issue, which is supposed to be, I think, in December, if I'm not mistaken. But it's got neat write-ups about some of my favorite YouTubers, and some of them aren't YouTubers. Some of them are just crafters, which is kind of neat. Okay. Round that corner off, so there. That will hide that mistake, and we'll make it a pocket. Put some little doodad in it. There we go. Yay. Saved it. Okay. Let me see. Where is my... Is that them? Yep, this is them. I got these... And it makes it look like a stamp when you use it. Which is really cool. I dig it. Just pull those off. At least it looks like it was pulled off a sheet of stamps. And down this side. There we go. Look at you go flying around. And now it looks like a stamp. Isn't that cool? That could go, I don't want to hide that 1877. I think it'd be too big for that. Be cool there. It'd be very cool there. I'm gonna wait on it though. We're not gonna decorate just yet. Let's put something in here. Are you gonna stay down? Behave yourself. Just trying. I don't know why that's coming up like that. I don't think that I got this corner good enough. There we go. Okay. So on and so forth. Let's put... I love this right here. And I like the stamps in the background. Let's see if I can't get it to fit at least partially down into that pocket. We're going to have to take off about a ½ inch. Okay, we can do that. Yes, we can. I need a bigger mat. That's just all there is to it. This is getting ridiculous. Okay, nails. I gotta do my nails. They're getting too long. Want to take off the top or the bottom? Take off the bottom. About a little bit more than a ½ inch. And save this because we use it for something. Okay. Look at that. That just fits just perfect. Now, do we want to bring it all the way over? That'd be kind of pretty. That really would be pretty. Because that's going to be the back cover. That's the back cover. So, I think I wanted those roses where they would just kind of peek out of the pocket. I thought that'd be even prettier. Let's see if we can get it to do that. Either way, that's going to get hidden. Yeah, see, that's what I like. I like that. Where it's hiding and kind of peeking out. Let's cut that down. And we can always use this for something else, too. Always. Okay. And then, do we want to deckle that top edge? Yeah, let's just take a little smidge off. Oops. I hate that this roller does that. There we go. It's slippery because it's plastic. Come on, get in there. Almost fits completely, but I don't want it all the way in there. I want it like that. Center it so it's top and bottom. And here's where it folds. Do we want to use something else on the other page? I think that'd be kind of cool too. But I don't want to cut those flowers off. That's weird. Oh well, let's tear this off here. So we have our roses sticking out with a little postmark, which I just adore that. Look. And then we'll tear this along this edge. Use it for something else. Okay, so I'm gonna try to get this in that pocket. Without it sticking too soon and then ending up all kittywampus. You don't want that. I want to try and at least get the inside of this done today. That way the next video we can start decorating everything. Here we go. Get in there straight. Boom, baby. That's pretty. Okay, I'm gonna fold it so it knows who's boss. There we go. Oh, this is turning out so pretty. Okay, now we're gonna just do the front of this. Now, this is where we really start going crazy with the decoupaging and the piecing it, getting little bits and pieces here and there. So, I think what I might do that's not gonna work. That won't work. What we're gonna do is take bits and pieces, close and I start at the long side next to the window. That's normally where I start, like in here, but most of the time my windows are over here. I don't know how this one got backwards. So what I'm gonna do is I will tear this. And lay it down like that. That looks good. This is where I just don't even think about it. I just start gluing things to fill the area. To cover up the white of the envelope. Leaving this little window. And let's see. I don't want to use anything too heavy. Let's bring in a collage paper. This is Shabbydabbydoodah. And we're going to go, what I do is I start here and I work my way around. So, let's see. Let's cut off this white. I don't know why every time I print something out from somebody from across the pond, it comes out with this one. It doesn't want to fit this way. It's too long this way and then not wide enough this way. I don't know if it's me or what. Maybe it's the way I'm printing it. I don't know. But it has borderless printing and it's still doing it. So I don't know. I don't like downloading from PDF. I just don't like it. So I like the music paper. Let's see. And that's pretty. And I'm going to try and not ink anything in this because I get a little ink happy sometimes. I'm a very heavy inker most of the time, but I really didn't want a lot of it in this. So I've decided that from here on out, it's just going to be, on this project anyway, no inking. No inky inky. Let's see. Nope, this corner. Yeah, this corner. Yeah, tearing it the wrong way. How typical is that of me? You see, when you do that, it just looks like a whole brand new page. I think I just want that rose. do, however, have to ink when I screw that up and tear it the wrong direction. Because you don't want that to show. Okay. See, you can't even tell that's from the same paper. Isn't that crazy? I just love that. So I mentioned in one of my other videos that my parents decided at the beginning of lockdown that they were going to put together a 2,000-piece puzzle. Well, the other night they finally finished it. And it looks really awesome. It's of a firehouse, you know, with people walking around outside and everything. And I was like, that is so cute. And then, you know, in typical style, my mother was like, well, we're gonna glue it to a board. I was like, okay. So, I want this down here. She went and bought a huge bottle of Mod Podge. Massive, huge, big bottle. And some sponge brushes. And, yeah. We went to town with Mod Podge. And then we glued it down to a great big piece of cardboard. And it is huge. But it came out so cute. It really did. But we have no walls left in the house for it to be hung on. Especially this moose. Thing is a monster. I like this down here. And it's okay if you cover up some of the window. You don't have to leave the whole thing. But I think I might just bring it down just a bit. And then we can snip that off. Or I can just snip it off now. There we go. That'll work. And let's see. I want to try and finish this off with some other different paper. Let's use some of this. Kind of a crappy tear. It's something that I'm just not that good at. I can never tell which way I'm supposed to go. And you see how the white shows? It's because I went in the wrong direction. And it's so much easier if you like tear it in the correct direction. I don't know why I find this so difficult. Look at that. I'm all over the place. I'm gonna have to fill that in, but that's okay. Ugh, the wrong way again. Okay. So I do love the colors that I've chosen for this, with the pinks and the greens and golds, a little bit of purple. I didn't have a lot of choice in the matter though, because that decoupage napkin I used on the front cover is the only decoupage napkin I own. So it kind of forced the palette, but that's okay. because I love these colors. So we just need a little strip right here. What shall we use? Where did it go? Where did it go? I thought did I use it? I think I used it. Just a little bit of that. Tear this side down. Yep, going the wrong way again. Yeah, like so. Put that off there. And glue it down. I like going, you know, decoupaging these envelopes like this. It just, I like the way they look better than trying to fit an entire, you know, one piece and then trying to cut around the window. I like this look much better. A little bit. There we go. Okay. So here we are. Make sure everything is all glued down good. And now all I have to do is make a cute little card to go on the inside of here. And I see that this still has a lip. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it all the way open. And then take my scissors and try and get that edge off. Because we don't want it impeding the closing of the pockets. There we go. Hey, much better. Okay, so that's the inside now. Awesome. That is good to go. Now, what we want to do is the same thing to this, which is the insert. So I may do that off camera because it's going to be almost, you know, it's going to be done the same way as this. So, I mean, you guys just saw me do this, so it's not that big a deal. Yeah, but we're going to be doing like edgings and things like that on this when I come back. So I will be back. Through the magic of video editing, I'm back with this. We completed that. Well, it's not completed because we're still going to like decorate and things like that. But I finished this. So I was going to show you. That's the front and the inside. So yeah, isn't that cute? A little banner across the top. I just love that. That was one full piece of paper, but I had to cut it down here for this little fluffy thing. And then this is all one piece of paper. And I did just cut out that window there, but we're going to be, you know, decorating this outside of this as well. And I did cut up that doily and cover up the back side of all, inside of all the windows, so you can see that. So what we're going to do next is we're going to put lace around this white edge here before I sew this in. That way it's sitting on top of the lace and I don't have to like piecemeal it in. So that's what we're going to do now. And let's hope this, I already pre-cut this while we were away. And I think I'm going to, because I knew I was going to start it here at the pocket. And have it hanging over the edge here, just enough to where it hides that white around the outside of that. And then somehow come around the corners. We shall see, because your girl doesn't do sewing. I am not a seamstress. I don't know how to do that. So, but this is how it's going to look once it's on. So we're going to go ahead and tack it down with Fabri-Tac. So let's do that. And then if I have to go back and stitch it around the edge, I will. I won't be happy about it, but I'll do it. So let's hope this works. Cross your fingers, y'all. And I need to lay this bottle down instead of standing it up every time. No, lay it down. There you go. More glue here. Hold that down. I don't even know if I'm in frame right now. Slide this up a little bit. And there. Oh, that's pretty. So pretty. Make sure I get these corners, because I don't want them coming up, you know, apart. I may end up like hand stitching them to make sure they stay down. I mean, Fabri-Tac, that's what it's supposed to be for, so you don't have to sew material. Like if your jeans are too long or pants are too long, you just fold them up and then Fabri-Tac them and keep going. And it's supposed to be, supposed to hold everything in place, even through washing and drying and all that. So there's that. And then when we fold it, you still have that pretty little edge that did not come out as far as I wanted it to. But I think I'm going to cut these little corners at a little bit of an angle so they kind of disappear. So these little corners. Come on. There we go. Oh yeah, that looks good. Put this away for right now. Okay, so now we've got this, and then this will go in here. Like so. And now that we have that on, we can sew the inside into the book, or the clutch portion of it. I know some of the people are kind of like, why does she keep calling it a clutch? Well, back in the day, I don't know if they still make them or not. Maybe they do. There were little purses that you used to take to like fancy dinners and whatnot, and they were just about this big. They're big enough for like a lipstick and a tissue, you know. And they were called clutches. So that's where I got that idea and the name from. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so now we're gonna sew this in. I'm gonna show you how I do that by getting out my sewing kit, book sewing kit. I'm gonna get a needle. I'm gonna get a good size needle because this is gonna be, it's kind of heavy because we've got the envelope and then the pages over it, the paper over it. So I want to make sure I use the right thread to kind of hold it. White would look good. Okay, so I'm doing a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. 1, 2, and 3. Let me cut that off. And I'm not going to even punch holes. I'm not going to do that because this thing is so stiff and I don't think it's going to necessarily need it. So I'm just going to go in here, line everything up the way I want it, and go through the center. We aren't going to need to punch holes at all. Fold it over. Come up through it, keeping everything lined up, leaving about a 1/2 inch from the top and bottom. And then I'm going to come back up through this hole here and come up on the other side of that string. There's the hole. Here we go. No punching holes necessary. I have one on either side of this one. We're going to pull nice and tight so these have no play. We don't want this to happen. So we need to pull so that's, yeah, well, that bottom one. And tie a knot around this center string so this knot can't fall back down through that middle hole. And cut these in here. And that is how you do a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. Yes, it is. So far, this looks really good. Get my needle away so I don't lose it. And that's how easy that is. So now it's in there nice and straight and tight. Looks good. It looks really good. Okay. These things are just going to give me a hard time. This is very, it's wax covered, so it's kind of stiff and it wants to act up. But that's okay. So there we have this. So far, so good. And see, this is going to get this on the outside now that we've sewn this together. Come on. It's going to be like that. So it'll cover that stitching up on the outside, all this. It'll cover that up. And this is just wired ribbon, and I took the wire out. So that's pretty. And I may do something along this edge too, because I found this. I thought this was really pretty. So it might get both. Something along those lines. Maybe. We shall see. This is definitely going on this side though. So we want to make sure that it's even on both sides. So let's get the fabric tack out, because this is fabric. And let's see. Let's do the back first. Can you see what I'm doing? Okay. This and line it up so it's all parity. And it's not low enough. It's a nice thing about fabric tack, it gives you a second to kind of get things where you want them. There we go. I think that's about, that still has a way to go. I just want to make sure that it's even on both sides. There we go. And then we can always add more down this little edge here, because we didn't make it wide enough. There we go. And now we do this side. Get these corners and the edge. Yeah. So far, so good. Still not happy about how that corner came out. Needs to move over. Over. There we go. That's better. Okay. So we're well on our way here. It's very bohemian, isn't it? really feels very bohemian. But we're going to add pockets and tags and do a few little embellishments on the inside over here and add some more lace on the inside. So, yeah, here we go with, this is step 2 of my clutch journal. So, yeah, I appreciate y'all coming by and watching this second portion of the making of this. So I will be posting the last portion where we're going to be working with all the ephemera that's going to go in it, and maybe adding some more lace or ribbon or stuff like that. So yeah, I will see you in my next video. Till then, love you bunches. Bye.